Hold on, let me get back to the game. Oh, game's small now. Sorry guys, a lot of technical difficulties tonight. I think it's getting to the point where I need either a major upgrade for my computer or I need to replace it entirely. And I feel like I've only had this computer for a few years, but so I don't know, maybe an upgrade's the way to go. There we go, good stretch. Get that new compy. Hooray! Computer's pissed it didn't get a Shamrock Shake. Right, I've got to feed my computer a Shamrock Shake, you guys. Gotta feed it that shake. But yeah, all subscription proceeds go towards the new computer fund. So we got some options. Sweet, I know bars been thrown out from several. Maybe that's why you seem familiar. I don't really drink, but work has taken me to some. I frequent a lot of bars. Maybe it's one I know.
Territorial. Ring a bell?
Not right now, but I might have been there. I don't really remember things well.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
The man is quickly losing interest in talking with you.
What's it to you? Big mess.
Every once in a while, it's like
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Never heard of it. Are you lying?
We're done here. I have a strike to break.
Oh, I think we might have said the wrong thing there. We got some XP. Will he even talk to us again?
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Hey, tough guy, I had more questions. Oh no, this guy's gonna deck us if we say any of these things. I wasn't done asking questions.
Enough. You're going to waste less of my time?
Maybe.
the hulking man oozes stark skepticism.
Let's try
What's
it
it to
again.
you?
Let's try it again. Routine, part of the
Am I a suspect?
investigation.
Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Every once in a while, it's like you can
Okay,
see
we've got that.
glimpses.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together.
I don't really drink.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I think I've been there.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
Seems like there's some check that we're missing there that would like take that conversation further. Or oh wait, let's talk to this feller.
Looking for something, Runt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
I would love to tell you to fuck off again. Oh, -1 for go fuck yourself, +2 for Kim's bluff. I saw you snooping. Okay. We saw him snooping as usual. How high can we get our half-light? Let's put on a half-light glove. Ba-do-do-do-do-do. Let's put this shirt back on. It gives us better stats than the shivers isn't bad. +1 shivvies. It's not a bad idea to get those +1 shivvies. These give us composure. Man, even with an
Something, Runt?
You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots. He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
Ooh. Let me see the soles of your boots.
Been admiring the stompers, Runt?
He grins.
For sure. I can demonstrate them.
He lifts up to show you his left foot, then the right.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
What's up with your soles?
It's Revachol.
Where'd you get boots like that?
Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny.
He rubs the back of his balding head. But why?
You'll see when the time comes, officer.
He grins and cresses the side of his boot.
Carry Revachol in their very souls.
Technically, you're stomping on Ravachol every step you take.
I know you people don't understand poetry.
Damn. Ooh. It's a white check, so we can try it again. 42% chance. I don't like our odds. Don't like those odds. Snooping as usual, I see. I say we try it.
Men like
Hey!
this only respect two things: strength and fear.
And fear, and strength, and strength, and strength, and fear. And
Time
strength.
to turn up the volume.
Show me her lorry right fucking now. The lady driver's lorry. Where is it? Oh, nice.
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
Gets bigger. I'm gonna fuck you for the rest of my life, you understand? I'm gonna put you in a cell with a giant kipt. You're gonna be bleeding kip dick, you hear me? I've been to your fucking lorry. I know where it is. I'm gonna burn it down, you hear me? What's your name, fuckhead? I'm gonna go on police radio saying this guy told Madre to fuck off. Okay, I like 2 or 4, because 4, I don't know if you guys remember when Kim implied that we're with the mob before. I think 4 might get him to talk.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some
Ugh.
dyke, probably.
Gross.
I haven't even seen her for days.
This guy's the... I like that this is the worst person so far that we've met. Just absolutely terrible.
Now it's not a big deal for him anymore. This is how he saves face.
Where exactly is her lorry?
Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now leave me the fuck alone, okay?
Gladly.
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Kim knows cars. Even though I can't pick out a car by make and model, he'll be
Looks
able to
like
help.
He got his adrenaline up too.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go and get that lorry. Let's go. Do you think there's a lorry named Hugh? The, Hugh lorry? Hello? Hello? There it is. The Hugh lorry.
This green found, A to Z, contemporaire, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about. Unless he was lying.
The lieutenant peeks inside. We'll try to peek through the window.
Glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust. You can barely make out the shape of a seat and 2 steering levers. It feels like you're peeking into someone's home residence. Inside it's private, cozy,
Ooh, I want to get inside there.
dusty too.
Let's try the door handle.
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced.
How are we going to get this open, Kim?
Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside.
Really?
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
Okay. Let's get that pry bar. Oh, we've already got the pry bar in our hands.
This green found,
No.
A to Z, contemporary,
42%
is
chance.
parked in the shadow
Try it again,
of the
see what
ruins
happens.
Looming overhead. It's seen better days.
Wait. Are there any clothes we can wear to make this easier? Oh, we're already wearing our physical instrument shirt. Wait. This one also gives us +1 physical instrument. But then +1 shivers and minus... Well, no, the -2 authority is too much. Let's
This
just try it.
green found,
Come
A
on,
to
come
Z,
on.
pry bar
Damn.
in hand, you take a hard swing at the window. A loud thunk rings out and the pry bar bounces back, leaving a tiny spider web on the glass. Goddamn maggot. Drag your ass to the gym and do some reps right now. Looks like the window might be shatterproof. You may have to rethink your approach.
Oh, we could hit it again, but that's probably going to hurt us. The window appears to be
No,
shatterproof.
it's not shatterproof. Give me that.
He takes the pry bar from you and gestures for you to step back. Then, with little
He
warning,
smashes it into the window. Droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement. You can just reach in now.
nice.
It went better than I expected. Open it from the inside.
We're just two dorks trying to break into a car. Not lockpicking, huh? Yeah, right? Which is like our new thing.
The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The
Seggies
cabin
and perform.
inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Let's admire the posters. Zach, look at these movie posters. Damn, I sure do fucking love movies. How about you, Zach?
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s.
Whoa, movies
of
from the
last century.
90s?
One of them particularly catches your eye. A centerfold of an ingenue attached
Ingenue.
right above the back seat. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin.
Stop and wonder, what's that smell?
The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume.
Ooh,
Probably
juniper scent.
Grenade number 5.
Look at that. We know a lot about perfume. Let us study the centerfold.
The actress is draped in a sheath dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera.
Ooh.
A feeling of tenderness washes over you. A longing even, perhaps. And gentle tragedy.
Movies from the 90s. You see that, Zach? A Romeo and Juliet poster from the 90s starring Leonardo DiCaprio. We saw it on opening night, remember?
This is Tip Tijan.
Tip to Jean.
Starlet from the dawn of cinematography. Less known for her talent
Oh,
than
no.
her tragic, untimely death.
What happened to her brain?
She wasted away in a drug den called the Door to the River, not far from here on Boogie Street. A mixture of cocaine and morphine.
Oh, that'll get
She
you.
was afraid of the world and the camera too.
Yeah. If only she had discovered the hidden cocaine skull.
The actresses and the rear actor all smile you a warm goodbye. The
Ah,
radio
she is a bi
transmitter is
icon, I
attached
see.
to the
Or a
dashboard,
bicon, as
and
some
the
people
toolbox sits
would
under the
say.
driver's seat.
We must examine the radio.
Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed. Likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
Why would anyone need so many radio
For
stations?
contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example.
Whoa.
This is all shortwave, UW and UKV.
Ah.
Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation. With quite a range, too.
But Kim, is there anything we can do with the radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
But what else is there?
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox under the seat.
First, we gotta check them pedals.
You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver.
Okay, is she organized or disorganized? I'm getting mixed signals here.
But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle.
That's weird.
Sandpaper adds extra grip.
That's why. Looks like the driver has glued a piece of sandpaper to the throttle to offer some extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
The sandpaper would also rub off the pattern from the driver's right boot sole.
Yes?
He likes where this is
Do
going.
the honors, he thinks. Connect it yourself.
One of the footprints at the crime scene had an aberration. One sole was smoother than the other.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
Whoa! 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 That's big. We're doing big science. This is some fucking science we just did. The missing eighth Hardy. First the drug smuggling, now this. How deep does this rabbit hole go? And she's also the one running the drug trade. What a handful.
Now we know for certain who's the missing eighth person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
I think the entire union is involved, maybe even all of Martinez. Not necessarily. The lady driver could have kept the drug trade a secret. This would fit what Joyce told us, but I don't want to make any assumptions. Ooh, yeah, I like that force one is nice.
Understood. We should still go and see what Titus has got to say on the matter. Are we finished with the lorry?
The
No.
movie stars are still smiling from the walls. The radio transmitter sits on the center console, and a faint smell of perfume is in the air.
Connie, same. Literally, same. The mess has an order. I know the mess, okay? If it was organized, I wouldn't know it. Ugh. Sometimes you just gotta get your sleeves sleeving, you know? Leaving the
Metallic
sleeves.
door slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
I would like to unfold the
It's
newspaper.
an issue of Petty Ferrique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
what-
It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine.
Aw.
Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the ULAN frequency
The
system.
ULAN frequency
The ULAN
system.
frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
His thought trails off. I shall push in the pull-out
The
box.
pull-out tool slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Radio.
Even
posted. A
Slevens!
trace of motor
Connor
oil
knows what's
smell
up.
under all the cigarettes. He closed the rusty old lorry door.
Great.
Lorry
I
door.
think we got everything. A word, detective?
Yes, but just one.
Before we return to Joyce?
Kim wants to talk. Okay, let's talk, Kim. Kim, what you want to talk about? What you want to talk about,
All right.
Kim?
We're finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
You know, that's fair. Seems like something police would do. What do you think of all this, Kim?
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation.
True.
I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
This means it's well funded. Technology like that, a major player must be
Ooh.
financing it.
Big money.
I'm not sure what the ULAN frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RC
Money.
networks.
Money.
And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy Boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching. This may be the Union connection we've been searching for.
The probe and the case converged, he thinks. This was quite the find.
So it turns out this is connected to the Union. What about the movie posters? How do they factor into all this? Will the RCM open an investigation into this? So it turns out this is connected to
Like
the
Joyce
Union.
told us, yes, logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them, to other ends, as extra ammunition.
Will the RCM open an
We should
investigation
return
into
to
this?
the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that.
He stops to think. But what are you thinking?
The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome.
Corruption?
All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
What about the movie posters?
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
A lot of women there, especially for a lady driver's cabin. Maybe the trader is some sort of cinephile. Could the film industry be involved? Yeah, maybe the trader is some sort of cinephile.
Yes, well,
He doesn't say more.
Important.
Okay, debrief over.
after you.
Very nice. All right, so now we talk to Joyce. Joyce? Why are they walking so slow? All around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased a weasel. Lord, they're moving slow. Come on. Get the lead out, boys. We ain't got all day. Or night, rather. I'm just trying to get to Wednesday here, man. Just trying to get to Wembus. Where you at, Joyce? Joyce. 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 Time to make a choice. 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 I'm gonna say Joyce. Did the thing that you wanted us to do. Now you gotta give me my badge. Or some kind of info.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Hell yeah. By the way, I talked to Everett Clare.
You have. And how did you like Mr. Clare?
Finally, time to choose sides.
He's a beautiful man, beautiful and just. Everett Clare is a hero of the workers' movement. He's the champion I've sworn fealty to. He's a bloated rainbow socialist. I can do business with him. For a socialist, he's reasonable. He's not the champion I have chosen. I wish to swear fealty to you and the cause of capital. It's not important if I liked him. I was doing my job. Okay, these are some tasty options. Yeah, right? Let's see. You know what? I kind of like... It's boring, but I like the last one. It's not important if I liked him. I was doing my job.
Of course, Detective. Excuse me for implying otherwise.
The RCM does not pick sides in this. I hope it doesn't come off any other way.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself. However, if you felt like discussing something, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be...
She smiles.
Gossiping.
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things.
Yes, your disgusting necktie agrees completely. Let's gossip.
That money you gave me, would that make things weird if I shared information, I mean? He asked me to open a door.
A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that.
No, I mean like a real door to someone's house.
Oh my. A real door?
The lieutenant does not say anything, but you hear the nylon of his jacket rustle as he looks at you.
It had to be done. I got information. It was useful to the case.
That's good to hear, Detective. Police work is rarely pretty, but it sounds like you did what you had to do.
Her bartering mind cannot fathom that you didn't ask anything in return.
Frankly, what was done was not pretty at all, but neither was it illegal. And it was not for nothing.
He turns to you.
This seems serious.
I advise you to be very selective with what information you choose to share. This may have consequences beyond our line of sight.
Oh my. Okay. The Union's militant wing organized the lynching. Everett says the Wild Pine sent mercenaries after the Union, and now one's dead. Everett asked the Union's militant wing to fully cooperate with the investigation. He didn't seem at all worried about the whole conflict that's developing. I really like number 4 because it tells the truth, but it doesn't really give her any information. I gave a child speed and beat up his dad. For the investigation, of course. Yes, yes, for justice. For justice.
I wouldn't have taken Everett for a saber rattler. Was he surrounded by Union men he wanted to impress?
No, it was more like he wanted things to get worse. In secret, of course.
We were alone, and he seems very sure of his ability to keep things in control. He wasn't trying to impress anyone, and I think he wants things to escalate. You're right, he was probably just showing off to me. Oh. Okay. Oh, what do we share here? I don't want to, like, give her any information, honestly. But by the same token, she helped us a lot with that lorry driver. Yeah, you're right. He was probably just showing off to me.
Yes. Evrart is a showman at heart.
There's always that risk, man. But if I may offer my opinion, he means it.
Kim's right. I'm pretty sure he meant it.
I'll think it over, Detective. Thank you for relaying this information to me.
This gave her pause. She's pensive, suddenly. Hard to say about what. Have I underestimated the Union's ferocity? She has to ask herself by now.
Do we share anything else with her? I mean, I don't know that we have any reason to. Does anything good come from sharing this information with Joyce? Oh, right. I've got to turn chat off again. I forgot about that. You guys got to yell at me more. Andrew, you're blocking the shit with the chat messages. Stop it. That's what you guys sound like. Stop it. No, stop it. Chat noises. Yeah, I don't think I want to tell her anything else.
What you've said is quite enough. You've given me a lot to consider, and may have helped me prevent this conflict from escalating.
Hear that, hero?
Morale.
Feels good, doesn't it? You should relay confidential information more often.
Mr. Everett's helping me find my gun. I'd rather talk about something else for now, if you don't mind.
Of course, Detective. Should something come up later, down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat.
I am afraid.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with?
I spoke with the lorryman about the roundabout.
Yes, my eyes on the harbour have
Ooh,
sent
70
word to that
experience.
effect. What have you discovered?
Wait, where exactly are these eyes located?
Doesn't really matter. And I do apologise for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this.
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout, most likely. That would give them a read on the entire quarter.
In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discovered there is an operation.
She's trying to conceal her excitement. But the slight glimmer in her green eyes tells you otherwise. The lieutenant is about to interject. Cut him off. This decision should be yours.
I'll let the lieutenant handle it.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation, subject to confidentiality. I am sure you understand.
I like how our authority's just like, no, you have to be in charge. Nah, authority. Sometimes, in fact, most of the time, it's okay to let Kim step up and do his
Of course,
thing.
detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn.
Damn straight it's your turn.
I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid we may have a bloodbath on our hands.
The words bloodbath sound cold in her mouth. They taste of iron and strawberries.
What was that about a bloodbath?
Yes. I'm afraid this strike may descend into a small-scale civil war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Since you are sharing, man, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Then we're on the same page, as grim as it may be.
I've already heard about a connection between the lynching and strike, but I need your
I
testimony.
have an indirect role to play, I'm sad to say. My employer experienced a momentary lapse of faith in me. In that moment, they elected to deploy a private military contractor as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
A momentary lapse of faith?
They were dispatched after I relayed the union's initial offer.
Every worker...
A member of the board. I tried to convince my employer it was simply a piece of rhetoric or a joke. They did not appreciate the humor.
Do you need a security detail?
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Crenell, an Oranese military company. As far as I know, 3 arrived in Martinez. They report to me sporadically, but they do not answer to me. To be frank, our relationship is deteriorating. They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience. They also have trauma and stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them, the Colonel, I don't know his real name, sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him.
Subdue him with a gun and then hang him.
He was taken out behind the whirling in rags and lynched last Sunday night.
All right, it matches the story we've got so
Nothing.
far.
Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders, for now.
For now?
It's a smokescreen. In secret, they are conducting an independent military
tribunal
into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
Connor, did you hear that? It's the tribunal! We're saved! The good tribunal! They'll save us from the evil Daedra!
What is the nature of this so-called investigation?
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
Yikes. Maybe the investigations can team up. You know, share resources and intelligence? Wait. You've made a mess here.
It was the Union who strung him from that tree. My hope is that you provide a single concrete suspect before Crenell indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put,
She grabs hold of the mainsail.
if you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
They would have to project strength and power.
The Debarders have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty.
The Serai's giant hornet, the world's second largest insect, can kill 40 honeybees a minute, while a group of 30 can decimate an entire hive of 20,000 bees in less than 4 hours.
Thank you, Encyclopedia.
These men work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all. As I said, a bloodbath.
I can't see it happen. Too many things would have to go wrong first. Isn't this a pretty bleak scenario you're describing? I think the confrontation is inevitable. Well, I mean, like, obviously we've got to stop it. Now, I'll say I think the confrontation is inevitable.
It doesn't have to be like this.
She looks at you,
Nameless,
eyes damp from the wind.
Badgeless officer of the citizens' militia. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation.
You said the deceased assaulted a woman.
Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify by it.
What did these teenagers by the canal say?
That man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
Dagoth Harry welcomes you, Nerevar, my old friend. Is TTS working? Oh, it isn't. TTS isn't working anymore.
Stop it. Dagoth Harry welcomes you, Nerevar, my old friend.
Moon and Star.
The lieutenant consults his notebook, his eyebrows knitted in concentration.
Knitting his eyebrows.
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault.
Yeah, we
in
have.
connection with the lynching.
Kim, what are you talking about?
Where did it take place? And when?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates. Supposedly, the colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman. Sometime later, a group of dock workers got their hands on him.
And who was this woman?
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's a rumor about a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
You meet her soon enough, you feel.
Ho ho ho. What can you tell me about Crenell?
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell.
Great game, by the way.
Down a deep black well.
They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welschmann Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning sign, however. The operations concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries. Guarding facilities, escort missions, and such.
Escort missions are the most boring. These poor guys.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Or fun territories, as we like to call them.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors. Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands. Countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil.
All right, anything else you got on them?
Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources.
She thinks.
If you still have access to the ICP's database,
Insane Clown
you
Posse.
could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
She thinks.
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, man?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenell.
Could you contact the company? Tell them to call them off?
I have. And they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us.
She's being truthful. She is pressing them as hard as she can.
This colonel, the one who was hanged, did you know him?
If you mean did I see him alive? Yes. But I did not know him.
In the biblical sense.
You don't know how you know. It's not written on her face, nor in her voice. But she had sympathy for this man.
You liked him.
Liked is a bit strong. He was the most charismatic among them. He handled all the talking. His departure left a major gap in the group's communication skills.
And his name was...
Lely.
Lely?
His service name. A nom de guerre,
Lely?
most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one.
Nom de guerre. What a fun... let's see. Tell me about the others first. This Lely. Anything else? Nationality? How old would you say he was?
40. Or 50.
Mm.
It's hard to say which. He had a combat injury on his lower jaw. It made it difficult to estimate his age, or gauge his facial expressions.
Indeed. This matches the dental reconstruction we saw on the body. What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was, Occidental, I think. Light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian, maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing. He had to learn to speak through it. Through the injury. That's all I know, I guess. I only met him once.
Only met the guy once. But damn, did you respect him. Where are the remaining 2 mercs now? Tell
They've
me!
gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend
ground?
seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth. They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages. It will not be a fruitful meeting.
Yikes.
Vigilantes. You're a professional officer of the only legitimate authority in Revachol.
Vigilantes. The RCM gets its authority from the coalition. Where does theirs come from?
Somehow, I doubt that lecturing them on the legitimate use of force will persuade them to stand down.
Valid point. Valid point. Well, we still need to know where they are.
You're likely to run into them eventually. When that happens, I'll be in a better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
This might be the highest check we've ever had. 97%. Sent by the Pines. Scab leader murder bad reply. Clothes didn't fit right. Scab leader built like brick. Scab leader bad acting. Didn't pass background check. Look at that. I mean, obviously it's the scab leader, but let's give it a try anyway.
One is obviously the scab leader at the harbor gates. The one chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely maintaining his disguise. The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers.
One must be the goon in ill-fitting work clothes by the harbor gates, the scab leader.
That may be so. I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
I would like to kick the hornet's nest,
For all your
please.
talk of averting this catastrophe, the situation at the gate is a powder keg. Does this not bother you?
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant.
But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
Your concern may be appearances. Ours is keeping the peace.
Bam! You just got Kimmed. Kim's zingers are the best. He zings with the best of them. Also, one is probably in a building overlooking the roundabout.
Would afford a good vantage point. In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
Practically.
Where is your radio for contacting them, if I may ask? Do you have an earpiece?
Heavens no. I'm not an undercover agent. There's a short wave at the ship's wheel.
She nods towards the sloop's cabin. I had another question for you.
I hope I can answer it better.
How much time do we have?
Until the executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob and their impatience.
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative.
Oh, they're looking for revenge now. There's a brief silence. Seagulls squawk over the bay.
5 days, not more. Maybe sooner.
Oh, Inland Empire, thank you.
It's a matter of days, not weeks.
That's enough for now.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
Now can you tell me about these tattoos?
Of course. Excuse my hesitation before.
Not excused. Tell me what you know, damn it. She reaches over the guard wire and takes the photo, holds it in her
For
hand.
about half a minute, in silence.
It was taken with a Trigat not long ago. This is the man's upper body. There were no more markings on his hands or legs.
I shall stay quiet and observe the woman's expression.
Her mouth is relaxed. The accordion lines near her mouth vanish. The pearls of her eyes move slowly on the photo's surface.
That's what she looked like.
She has no excess of emotions for this cadaver. Has she seen dead bodies before? It's likely.
What do you think, Joyce? 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 Press X to kick Hornet's Nest. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I've got to, There's,
XXXXXXXXX.
What do you think?
Sorry.
She breaks
I
her
was trying
concentration.
to see if I can read the web of interdependencies between these points. The stars.
She points to one on the photo paper.
I can't. But that's how you read this story. The points themselves don't have letters, numbers, anything. Their size, location on the body, and distance from each other tells you what they represent.
Like vias on a microcircuit.
Close. Port cities. This is an Oronese map of the waterways.
Oh.
A sailor's tattoo worn by wayfarers of the Dolorian century. Over 300 years ago, the sailors would mark their bodies to map their travels.
What is the use of this map?
The sailor's soul would use it to fly back home if they should die abroad. This is a sort of contraption to be reeled back in by. The silver cord, they would call it.
Ha! A ridiculous superstition. I love it.
Where is he now?
Oh. I've spoken to him. For now, the soul is fastened inside his corpse. Nowhere. There is no soul. Oh my gosh. Okay, I like 3 and 4. Does anybody want to do 2? We're not doing 1. 1's boring. Chat, you know what to do. I need your help, chat. So, 2 is I've spoken to him. For now, the soul is fastened inside his corpse. 3, this one has flown quite far by now. Or 4, nowhere. There is no soul. And that last one's not out loud, so I think we're talking directly to Inland Empire. 3, says Connor. That seems to fit.
I would say he's near the Arcade Islands by now, ready to exit the Insulindian. and into the Pale, if I've read his home address correctly.
She smiles. What travels did the dead man make?
Quite a few. Vredefort, the Oranese capital, traditionally stands on the right shoulder. He started somewhere near here, I think.
What next?
Then he made his way to the Pretto Grande, through what I think must be the Stutz Canal, an artificial channel through the Occident. From the Pretto, he sailed to the Insulindic Ocean, first the Semines Islands, then this.
She points to his heart. What is that?
Revachol. Those are the two constants. Vredefort on the shoulder, and Revachol in the heart. They started the tradition of these maps right after the discovery of Insulinde, at the dawn of the Interinsulary Age.
The old world passing by, and the new world already here.
You said you can't read it.
I can't. This man was no sailor, and these are no ports. I can understand geographic fragments, but not their meaning.
Somewhere in an office lit by a single green desk lamp,
Ooh.
Captain Ptolemaeus Price, 58, bald and bespectacled, is writing in a ledger on his desk. Rows and rows of days and weeks, laconic remarks in a single column. Patrol, case, vacation, injured.
I think we got lucky on this one. We got double sixes.
In Martinez, looking into Krenel, he writes in one. Then the man puts down his pen and rubs his temples with both hands. Outside, there is a siren. Distant gunshots on the streets of the Jamrock Quarter.
This man is no brother of mine, but this is his service history.
That makes sense to me. We have no more use for a map of the waterways, just like we don't need sailors the way we used to. This is what the custom would morph into on the Occident. Mercenary tattoos.
For all the boys looking for adventure, a blood spatter on the seas.
Ah. Who could tell me more?
His platoon members? The other contractors. Though I do not suggest you go and show them that picture. This man was their friend and comrade.
It could go this or the other way. Maybe if you're
Ooh.
tactful, it could be beneficial.
Maybe if I'm tactful. I think we're pretty darn tactful. Damn fam, would you say that we are tactful? Which of course means full of tact. If I knew what tact was and could consume more of it, I would then be full of tact. Ergo, tactful. However, I do not know what tact looks like, and I cannot
Surely
eat
there
more.
are other people to ask about the tattoo. This is not necessary to complete the task, officer. It's a dangerous side task. Search elsewhere.
Oh, but dangerous. It's fun. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. This sounds
Do
fun.
what you have to do, detective. I don't think deciphering that tattoo should come before public security. But if you should wade into the mob to find out, I couldn't stop you.
I would like to learn more.
We will be careful, man.
No, we won't. Thanks for the tattoos.
Is there
Whatever.
anything else I can help you with?
No, bye. I'm leaving now, lady. Oh, we got an auto save. It is now 1928. Wait. Oh, that's what's her name. Wait, what the fuck is that? Signal blue naval coats? With extra suggestion. Look at it. Look. Oh, -1 half-life for officerial poise. +1 suggestion for I, Captain. Nah, I would rather have more esprit du corps, taking back the streets. And +1 shivs. Giving it the old shiv-a-live-a-ding-dong. I thought caps lock was supposed to let me auto run or something. Oh. Wait, is our tear bag not, No, we've got our tear bag here. We're fine. I'm realizing I should probably remove this now. Remove the pry bar. It's uncouth to hold on to it. Uncouth like a youth, know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. All right. I feel like talking to this guy might be dangerous. Is there anything else we can do? Let me see. Ask Scab Leader about tattoos. Confront Hardy Boys about drug trade. Get 2 signatures. Split a kilo with Kuno. Send victim's body. Wash off death smell. Prove your authority. Or wait a minute, hold on. There wasn't anything about finding the other guy, right? It's gotta be, it said somewhere south. Alright, let's talk to this guy, let's do it.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Hold on. We might need to put on some clothes that make us better at convincing people of things. Let me see. Nothing gives us more empathy. More reaction speed's a good idea. Oh, but it is -1 rhetoric. But our rhetoric's pretty high. I think we should be okay. What does suggestion do? What is that skill? What is suggestion? Suggestion. What are you? Charm men and women and play the puppet master. Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. We might need to give ourselves some more suggestion. Yeah, let's give us a little suggest. I saw something else here that gave... Oh, no, that's -1 suggestion. This gives us +1 reaction speed. Nah, we might need rhetoric. Yeah, because rhetoric is... What is this? Practice the art of persuasion. This is charm. Okay, alright. Let's try it. Gorgeous coat.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Are you a mercenary hired by Wild Pines?
Hell no. I'm just an honest scab. I won't have talk like that around here. You understand?
It just has to be said. That was not a convincing line.
Hell no, I'm just an honest scab. That didn't sound too convincing. Say very quietly, is there a tribunal being convened by any chance? Okay, alright. I don't think we should be rude, but I think we should say something about the tribunal.
Fucking bug.
He breathes out slowly, his giant chest deflating and his mouth slightly open.
I'm going to interpret that as a yes. There's a tribunal, and it won't be long until it's ready.
How about you fuck off now, huh?
Okay, of course.
The lieutenant says, his voice is soothing calm. He looks at you.
There could be weapons aiming at us right now, somewhere above, in the buildings. The other merc. Don't push this, he's thinking. This is not the time. The man's breathing steadies, but his eyes are still narrow. Slowly, he's trying to get his right-to-work dance back on.
Oh man, do we show him the photo? This guy might actually deck us. Let's try it.
Don't think so.
He grunts, barely glancing at it.
Suddenly, this feels like a really, really bad idea.
This feels like a really bad... It was on your kernel. Holy shit. They were on the body of the man who was hanged behind the cafeteria there. We're investigating a murder. These tattoos were on the victim's body. Oh, man. This guy might straight up kill us. What do you guys think? Should we do it? Should we push it? Should we see what happens? Ooh. I want to get to Wednesday tonight, so we can't spend too much time on this stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. We're investigating a murder. These tattoos were on the victim's body.
Silence. He takes the photo. Grey eyes dart back and forth on the glossy surface. His face is unmoving. You see dead flesh in colorful rivers of polychrome, melting skin and hair.
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in.
Loincloths?
Yeah.
He's clenching his teeth. There is silent pressure behind them.
Can you tell me what the tattoo means?
What it means.
He points to one tiny star in the web of lines, away from the man's heart, almost on his stomach.
I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You want to hear what happened here?
Yes.
Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In Benital, 41. Monsoon season. He's on a reconnaissance mission.
Benital is one of the inhabited islands of the Seminese archipelago near the Pale. Covered in jungle, it was anchor point for the Seminese nationalists in the proxy war held on the islanders' territory.
He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kept villages.
Oh, he's racist.
Nothing but fucking bugs and snakes for fun. Men are getting restless. There's talk of switching employers.
He licks his lips as if drunk suddenly.
With some strange emotion. This is about to get really graphic. Last moment to back off.
No, let's hear it. Let's fucking hear it!
Our boy. He's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon.
His voice gets strangely quiet. A long, long way from right to work. His gaze pierces the paper.
At dawn, he comes upon two kips, breeding in the bushes by the river.
Jesus.
Or maybe they weren't breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other. I like to think they were breeding.
This guy's voice sounds really, really familiar. I can't put my finger on it, but it sounds really familiar.
We shot the boy.
Oh.
He was useless, but the girl,
Oh.
she was nice. A little fat, you know, but not too old. She was quite the entertainment for the week she lasted.
Ah.
She expired in the hands of Sarge Mason, the kind of guy who'd make Chief there shit his pants and cry like a bitch. God, Mason couldn't let go. Cut
Jeez.
the tits off her cold body and fucking ate them.
What the shit?
Said primitive spirits were watching over him now.
This voice acting is superb. Oh my god, that laugh. It's chilling.
Drowned in a creek a week later. Spirits my ass.
Something stirs in your stomach. The story must have stirred up some conflicting emotions. The man looks tired for a second. There's a word on the tip of your tongue. Colorless. Odorless. It's...
Evil. You're not really a scab leader, are you? You were there.
No. I was in the domain. In Jamrock. Being a bouncer.
You're not really a scab leader, are you?
Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off. But
He shrugs.
He's under orders. And orders are orders.
Should we ask for it back? Yeah, can I have it back?
go ahead. All right now. Free commerce! Keep the goods flowing!
On the photo in your hands, the dead man's skin is studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them, littering his dead skin.
Gross, that was weird. Well, I'm glad we shared that experience together. And I'm glad I wore my nice jacket for that conversation, too. There's talk of there being some kind of lookout. She's not a lookout, is she? Old lady, you would tell me if you're a lookout, right?
The woman still has her eyes.
Nah. Nah, she ain't no lookout. She's just nice. Alright, where to next, fam? I wonder if the person on top of the whirling in rags is who we're looking for. I wonder if we could sit on the bench and just wait an hour. Right? Maybe that's a lookout? Oh, we could talk to the Hardy Boys. We gotta wear our esprit du corps. Again, I don't think the suggestion on this is gonna cut it. Nice. Yeah, let's talk to them Hardy Boys. The Hardy Boys. The disco ball's on. Greetings, fellow.
Looks like the circus left town.
Yeah, we've heard this one
but
before.
The clowns are still here.
His name is Felix Biederman, and he hasn't been in much of anything. Wow, what a voice, though. And guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade. No. Hold on. Before we do that, I want to talk to, I forgot her character's name.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you the Hardy
I
girl?
am not.
She says
You
dryly.
could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Damn it, Glenn.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
Maybe we'll talk later. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him that we've connected him to the drug trade.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
He really likes that line. He's very proud of it.
Like hell you have.
He leans back unruffled.
There is no local drug trade. This place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in Precinct 41 kilos.
Sure.
We'll do that. In the meantime,
He points
did you know
south.
that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grace?
No, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
No, do the honor. You've earned it.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory.
He rubs his jaw.
I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
So we can say this is disgusting. You're admitting to profiting off of poisoning your own people. Good idea. People are always going to do drugs. At least this way you have some control over it. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. I know for a fact there's still plenty of drugs out there. Oh, man. You know what? I think our recent experience with drugs and alcohol have shown that drugs and alcohol are bad. We are going to go cold turkey. We're going straight. You're admitting to well, no. Which of these sounds most in character? Number 3 sounds kind of silly because obviously he doesn't care We don't want to praise him. I think one. I think one's that. Yeah, one.
Boo fucking who. People will always be taking drugs. Might as well do it clean and organized.
Yeah, that's what the labor movement is all about. Clean and organized. And the Hardy Boys are running it.
Theoretically.
Theoretically, of course.
We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy Boys here.
The 8th Hardy, the one who's missing. She runs the thing, right?
My answer is, fuck off.
He takes a step closer.
Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
Spoken like a 7th Hardy if ever I heard one.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
The woman sighs.
I know. Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
Damn it, Shanky.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
Ooh, we're sitting at authority 42%. Should we, yeah, I don't see any reason why not. I talked to Joyce, the merc you hanged. His friends are coming for you.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Crenell.
Damn, everybody knows.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
There's snickering in the room. Some of the men put their beers down.
Titus did his best, but his men are a bit unsettled.
Oh, damn. Yeah, they're forming some kind of tribunal, and they're coming for you. Or should we leave it mysterious? They forget I mentioned it. It was probably nothing. Fuck off. Nah, I'm gonna go the first one.
This is what happens if you take the law into your own hands. Other people start doing it too.
Let them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
Blondie yells across the cafeteria.
You heard the man. Right here.
He points to the ground.
Armed. We got the whole district behind us. And Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
Glenn is fucking crazy.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
He punches Blondie on the shoulder.
The mood is on the rise. They're feeling confident, ready to punch out the whole merc platoon.
So we could say this Crenell is bad news. You know that, right? The mercenaries are armed with automatic weapons. Joyce said they've gone rogue. Nobody's controlling them. Or do you know that a single Saray's giant hornet can kill 40 bees a minute? Oh, man. I kind of like the bee analogy. The bee analogy is kind of fun. And if we want to, like, spook them a little bit, I think that might work. But what do you guys think? I either want to do 1 for the bee analogy, which we only got because of our high encyclopedia, or the mercenaries are armed with automatic weapons, then Joyce said they've gone rogue, nobody's controlling them. Yeah, let's do 1 and see what happens.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
You're the bees, they're the hornet.
We're not bees. We're men. We're socialists.
Bees! We're not bees. We're men. We're socialists. The delivery the delivery on that line. We're not bees.
Easy, E. He's trying to phase you. What are you trying to do? Scare my men?
The mercenaries are armed with automatic weapons.
We got weapons of our own.
Cracks open his vest.
We got Mr. 50s, Zealagars.
Zealagars.
Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
Well, if Glenn has a knock cannon at home, I guess you'll be all right. Will they pierce ceramic armor?
I guess we're gonna see, aren't we?
That was an unsure phrasing.
See what? That they don't?
Yeah. Like you've been up against ceramic armor.
He takes a sip of beer to bide his time, then tries to get the last word in.
You haven't even seen the whole suit, right? I've seen the whole fucking thing, and it didn't make him immortal.
Yeah, Joyce said they've gone rogue. Nobody's controlling them.
Big fucking surprise.
He mutters.
They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth, and let them loose in the city. What do you think is gonna happen?
This Cornell is bad news. You know that, right?
So are the local gangs. The fucking Barmy Army and the Madre scum. You've been out there. Seen any around?
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
These people are trained military professionals. Special forces, as you said. They're not a gang or Barmy army.
No, they're not. They're uncoordinated and drunk. We know more about them than you think.
Do you, though? Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
He jerks forward a bit. I mean, okay, they're going to wipe you the fuck out, Titus. I mean, okay, you got this. You got the numbers. I mean, okay, I'll be on your side when they come. I mean, okay, you got one more gun on your side. Once I find mine. I lost it. I mean, okay, I guess I'll be gunning you down right alongside them. Yeah, okay, they're gonna wipe you the fuck out, Titus.
No, they won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
That's all you got? Get out of here with your negative
really
energy.
Doesn't like you ruffling their feathers like that on what might be the eve of battle.
All he means is that the situation is serious.
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
72%! I say we try it!
As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men, sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time. You seen Apricot, old Purdue's daughter? Asks Lieutenant McCoy. Replies Torson. The ass on that one.
Ew.
McCoy shakes his head in appreciation. A bit strange the old man named her Apricot. But, I mean, who am I to judge? Wanna hit the kebab joint?
We're killing his vibes. My dude, our vibes are getting slaughtered. Please don't harsh my vibe. I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here. You must be. You're just like real cops, drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No, I'm drunk on the job too. I don't give a shit, just like you guys. No, I'm also a big fan of beer and jerking off instead of helping people. I have a beer problem, but not a problem with beer. I also have no idea how to do my job, like you. Nah, I like the first one. Simple, clean, to the point.
Speak for yourself, buddy.
He puts the beer
We've been
down.
giving a shit for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here.
He turns to you.
We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffito removal.
He turns to Titus.
All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
He picks the beer back up.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
It's not about who did it, it's about the victim. She needs help, or someone's been raped. She needs counseling. We need to talk to her. How are these two different? Hold on. Is one of these antagonistic? All right, vibe check. I'm going to go... well, I guess I read both of these already. One is it's not about who did it. It's about the victim. She needs help. Or someone's been raped. She needs counseling. We need to talk to her. So is 2 more antagonistic than 1? Do we want 1? Demanding to talk versus pointing out she needs help. Moon, you're right. I'm so glad I have another set of eyes. You see, this is why I stream video games. It's the same reason I always ask people to read my emails before I send them. Apparently, it's not appropriate to say, to whom it fucking concerns, at the beginning of every email. I thought I was being professional.
Titus?
He looks at her.
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her, but you treat her with respect.
Absolutely not. I am bringing out a sock puppet, and I'm going to have her talk to the puppet. And you can't stop me.
If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
What a great phrase, a freight train of pain. I'm going to start using that at work. To whom it may fucking concern, I'm about to hit you with a freight train of pain. Regards, Dandrew. Also, Moon, you were correct, by the way. That was the right answer.
What is her name?
The lieutenant takes out his notes.
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags. A real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's I'm on due with an O-U.
Shit. The girl.
Oh, that's the girl that we said we wanted to make fuck to.
Remember what you said to her? You told her you want to have.
Oh, it's her! It's definitely her! It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer!
Said you don't remember being a cop. Said you don't remember reality. Said I want to have fuck with you. Said you're superstar cop. We can say Miss Aranye disco dancer, Classier, correct your tie. Okay, the last time we fucked up a composure check, it was way worse. Let's just lose our cool on our terms.
Yeah.
Oh.
Blonde, tall, 2 rooms over from yours.
Miss Aranye disco dancer?
Why not? You've probably seen her around.
Looks like we're losing our cool no matter what. We've got a 3% chance. Let's roll it!
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name.
Oh.
With your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
Uh-oh.
It sounds like you're having a heart attack. Whatever you said, it couldn't have been that bad. Please relax.
Good lord, we almost died. None of these are good. We literally almost... Okay, what just happened there, I would like to direct you all to our health over here in the lower left. We had to use one of our emergency charges. We now only have 2 of those left, by the way. We had to use one of our emergency charges because we almost died of embarrassment. Yeah, literally.
Whatever you do not tell him you know her. That would sound off. Calm. Normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
So the, oh no. So, scratch your head. What is your relationship with her? I think I laughed nervously. I think I know her. Oh no. So what was her relationship with the mercy? I'll go ahead and ask what his relationship is with her. I know her. He looks around and an uncommon silence fills the room.
How well do you know her?
Kim! Kim, you can't just say that!
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means.
Oh, Lord.
Well enough, Copper. We party. She's been here for a few months.
He crosses his arms. I see. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Another question? So she's not from around here.
You mean Revachol? Nah. Our Miss Aranye disco dancer is an immigrant or a drifter of some sort.
An immigrant drifter.
Over here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble.
She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
Oh, Fat Angus.
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent.
Ooh, I was about to say that health works strange in this game. Yeah, sometimes, like, sitting in a chair that's too uncomfortable. We took a... Actually, didn't that almost kill us as well? We almost died in Everett's office because of the uncomfortable chair. I have heard of people getting stun locked. It auto-saves when you sit in the chair, I think. And I have heard of people getting basically locked in a place where they can't continue because they keep dying in Everett Clark's chair. Or Everett Clare.
What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it.
See. You said you partied. Cool, that's cool. But what did you mean?
What do you think I meant?
Sex, drugs, and karaoke, right? Oh, man. Drugs, avoid his gaze. Or avoid is his gaze. Did you do karaoke, laughs nervously, sex, drugs, and karaoke, right? I think we should just say, was it sex? We should say it. That's the most powerful thing. Just, was it sex? I was immediately drawn to sex, drugs, and karaoke, but the nervous laugh before that is maybe not great. But that does kind of open it up. It's like, you know, and all that jazz. But I guess we do need specifics. Let's do it. Let's go for one. Oh, bam.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you're saying the two of you were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
All right. Zoop.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now. He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance of, I don't give a shit.
Well done. Well done. I think that's basically all we need. Because we know when it happened. I mean, I guess we could ask about her relationship with the mercenary, but honestly, I think these are all better questions for her. Yeah, let's go.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Okay, on second thought, let's go over the victim one more
Again?
time. Seriously, man.
Fine. Fire away.
Okay, I will ask about her relationship with the mercenary.
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Yeah, fair.
Something is off here. His anger is possessive.
That's what I'm saying.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
Yeah, and the rest of these questions suck,
Yeah,
so I think we're done.
Whatever.
All right, I'm going to take off now. I think I'm going to go question the victim. Kim, get the therapy puppet ready. It's time to fix this whole thing. Oh, wait, no, Kim wants to talk. Kim, I want to talk.
Officer, what was that?
You mean the sweating and the fidgeting when he mentioned her name?
Yes.
And the sort of quivering jello thing with the eye?
Yes.
I think I know that
The
woman.
victim? Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
Whatever you do, don't say the first thing.
Option one is, I didn't rape her. Ooh, I met her in the hallway after I woke up. She knows I didn't remember being a cop. Yeah, I met her in the hallway after I woke
Understood.
up.
You were not in good shape on Monday.
She knows I didn't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable.
I tried to hit on her.
Understood.
He's stone-faced. It went pretty okay, I guess. Better not to add anything to that. She said I'm going to have to interrogate her later, and it's going to suck for me.
It is. This would have been good to know before.
It didn't come up.
It should have. Anything else?
Nope.
We'll be alright, officer. This is nothing.
You feel fortified.
Yay!
It's going to be alright.
We got morale back! Friendship! Yeah, the power of friendship.
Is it though? Nothing? You're still in for a bumpy ride here. Try not to mess it up.
This is gonna be a rough and bumpy ride. Alright, okay. Let's go, let's do it.
The door is closed.
I knock.
Who is it?
A woman's voice answers, muffled by the door.
Tired. Controlled.
This is the police. Can we come in?
The band? The police? Oh, I love you guys. I wonder how much health we'll lose in this one. Yeah, this could be bad.
The door is open.
She
drying
shouts.
my hair.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
Alright, let's go. Doing a little snooping as usual. Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she's had an extended stay. Pile of dirty clothes. A woman's. That makes sense. This room has sad all over it. Reminds you of your own. You see the yard below. The corpse is no longer there.
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
Let's look at the medication.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
There's quite the collection in here.
Anything of note?
He asks in a lowered voice. Let's search the pill
Among
sheets.
some foreign, probably Messinian or Godvaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how.
So we're gonna have to change into our electrochemistry clothes because we have those. Then we'll search the bottles.
Rattle like bones as you search the cabinet.
Oh,
paracetamol.
It's loud.
Histoperidol. Something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads Nacra. Nacra. This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
Nacra, opioid antagonist.
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
The lieutenant nods, then looks at the door. All right, I need to change into my clothes. +1 electrochemistry with the fingy-list gloves. Let's see, what else gives us electrochemistry? Our fancy pants. Also, the pour la homme laborer jeans will also give us some electrochemistry. It looks like that's all we got.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into.
Ooh.
Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something.
Wait, these were Kuno's dad's pants.
Crinkly.
Take the item out.
Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots.
Ah.
You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar. By the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from Seagull.
Thank you, Encyclopedia.
And processed in Sur-le-Clay into the apricot-flavored chewing gum loved by kids of today and yesterday. Something about it is familiar, and not only to your fingers.
Fascinating. We literally got that cutscene right there because we wore gloves and pants at the same time. That's wild.
This
okay.
medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs.
72%.
Plus an old toothbrush. And
doesn't get much better than that.
A bright
beautiful
orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
Now, excuse me, Mr. Electrochemistry, what's so exciting about this orange bottle?
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextroamphetamine, and talk about psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced trucker speed.
Trucker speed! Lieutenant, I also see a brand called Peptide.
A euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
The fuck are you waiting for? No, man, we can't. Oh, but yeah, no. We can't take it in secret. Just take it in plain sight. No. We can't take it. No. We should change out of our bad pants, though. Back into our good pants. +1 composure on the good pants. Ooh. Let's see. So the jacket we're wearing us now gives us +1 spirit, and we do not need +1 conceptualization. At least I don't think we need it. Let's get our half-light gloves back. Yeah, I think our outfit's good. Let's go meet our lady friend. Aha! You feel someone watching you behind the glass door. A woman. The bed has been hastily made. The
This
window
is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Run your finger across the surface of the glass.
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
This window was recently replaced.
Looks like it, yes.
He adjusts his glasses.
You know which window has not been recently replaced?
The one I smashed in my room? What is this, guilt now?
Maybe it isn't. I mean, 24-hour window is out of business. What were your options?
Stop distracting him! He has work to do! Plus, if I recall, the window has been giving him shit ever since he got here!
Thank you, Necktie. The Necktie stood up for me. Inland Empire and Necktie fighting. Usually they get along so well. We leave the window. There's also a thingy. The smell of cigarette smoke in the air. Astra menthol. Or, no, we should probably... Oh, there's another thing to notice here. Look, a handful of dried white wildflowers.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air.
Ooh, move your hand fast.
The wind pushes them off the roof. They're gone.
Fuck. Damn. That was a split-second thing. Cold coffee in an ashtray that looks like a hedgehog.
Welcome to the roof.
The young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other.
Her hair is still slick from the shower.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Ooh, nice view you've got here. Or is there a cleaning lady? I think I need one. Proceed politely. I think politely might be the way to go.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Hell, you know not of which you speak. There are vortices of dark energy present, but not to hell. To another place. A third place, much different from our world. No, I just trashed the place. I like Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? This is the one and only superstar cop. He's kind of a big deal around here.
I'm sad to say I have shifted copotypes since we last saw each other. I'm a different cop now. This is part of the thing I told you about. Gotta smoke fast. Ooh. No. Check her boots. Oh yeah, is she drug lady? So 2 or 3, I feel like. We could just say I've changed capo-type since the last time we saw each other. 3.
Wow.
Vapor rises from the coffee cup in her hand. Oh, shit! Dave, hello! Greetings, Dave and Raiders. How we doing tonight? Tonight is a very special night. My stream deck is broken, so it's not easy for me to switch between scenes. But for you, I will do it. Let me see. There we go. Oh, Gazuma, thank you very much for the follow. What are you guys up to? Dave, you were playing RimWorld. I caught a little bit of the stream before my stream started. What did you guys do? Did y'all have fun? Hello, everyone. Oh, Komitaji. Good to see you. Hazy, good to see you as always. The Radar 11, greetings, greetings. Oh shit, that's Olivia. Yep. Dave's already hooked up with that shout out. And a McKenna too. We got the whole gang. How's everybody's Wednesday night going? It's Water Wednesday. And I don't think I'm actually going to get to the... Well, we'll see. Maybe if I make a beeline for it, we can actually get to Wednesday in Disco Elysium before Wednesday ends. But has anybody here played Disco Elysium before? Dave, have you played Disco Elysium? I don't know if we've talked about this. Are you a fan of, like, RPGs? This is definitely an RPG. Heavy on the roleplay. A little lighter on the G part. Yeah, let me get us back to the game real quick. So we are right in the middle of interrogating a victim of sexual assault, unfortunately. This game's kind of all over the place. Graphic depicts, well, not graphic, I guess verbal depictions of gore, and some subject matter. Our colony from earlier in the week died to Max and fire. Ah, shit. Then Naked Brutality died with the first raid, as Naked Brutality does. And then another, a Naked Brutality that's going well. Very nice. It's always good. The indomitable spirit of man is such that even on an alien world, naked and alone, you can still find a way to survive. I'm just telling people when I was raiding. Dave. That struck a chord for me. I don't know. It's good to know that I make games look better for people, but Disco Elysium is literally a masterpiece. I'm not shy about saying it. A masterpiece. Some of the best writing in a game I've ever seen. This is already one of my favorite games of all time, and I've only been playing it for a couple hours. So I will bring us back to the game real quick. So it is fully voiced, so I don't do a whole lot of talking in these Disco Elysium streams because the voice acting is phenomenal. And there's just a lot going on here. So we just told this woman, we're about to say, no, not wow. I am the most boring cop in the world now. Nothing like that will ever happen again.
I very much doubt that. What brings this so-called boring cop back to me?
We are, in fact, boring cop. Hey, no worries about the raid and run, Dave. Big forehead smooches. Thank you so much for the raid. And hopefully someday soon, I can repay the favor. Our schedules haven't matched up, but hopefully I can raid out to you again someday. Have a good night, McKenna. Farewell. Kuno! We love King Kuno. Kuno don't fucking care. Kuno only cares about one thing, and that one thing...
Money.
...is money.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
She takes a pensive drag of her menthol cigarette.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like I hear you have been through something difficult.
So, ask something else first. Nice room you've got here.
Yeah, it's pretty deluxe.
No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally.
You have quite the collection of prescription drugs down there. What are you doing here in the Whirling in Rags? Hate to say it, but you got sad all over the place. I guess that is phrasing it emotionally.
Yeah.
She draws out
I've
the vowel.
contaminated it pretty bad.
Is that why you're out here?
The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The sad got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door.
What exactly is the nature of this contamination?
For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you? Talk around the establishment is, you have an industrial sad spill in there.
She taps the roof with her heel. I don't know what it is.
It's a mystery. An alcohol-related mystery.
An alcohol-related mystery. What are you doing here in the Whirling in Rags?
I'm wintering.
Ah.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol.
Here on the Insulindian Isola.
Came to see the new world. It's a tourist thing.
Ah.
This is by far not the only reason she's here. She isn't overtly hiding it either.
What happened to the old New World?
It turned out to be a Zarath-infested third world slum.
Called Ilmara. And it didn't. Even after the Mesk colonized it 7 ways from Sunday, it's an industrial powerhouse.
Oh, okay. That window's new.
It is.
She moves slightly to your left to check her reflection in
The
it.
lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
Should we ask her about her drug collection? Yeah, let's go for it.
Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
She says without any discernible irony.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her.
I will do no such thing.
No, don't listen to the stiff. Be cool.
Thank you, suggestion. Narcomania is nothing to be proud of, miss. It was quite impressive. How did you amass such a hoard?
With money, sir.
She takes a drag.
It's not exactly the anti-star size caboodle I intend for it to be one day, but it's getting there.
The Anti-Star is, or was, a Vespertine rock and roll star who liked to do drugs. He did so many drugs, he eventually mutated into a corpse.
Mutated into a corpse. I like the phrasing on that. The collection includes Nacra, an opioid antagonist.
Comes in handy when you've done too many opioids.
Is that something that happens to you often, miss?
His tone isn't aggressive, just inquisitive. Just inquisitive.
Better safe than sorry.
You seem to have, among other things, Preptide.
Oh, yes. One of my favorites. It cures many ailments.
Ooh, like what?
Like not being able to stay up for 36 hours. Not being happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a merit speed molecule, basically.
That's all as far as that goes, then.
Very funky.
She takes a drag, looking you straight in the eye. I have other questions for you.
Okay.
She takes a pensive drag of her cigarette, and it sounds like that.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
What is your name, miss, for the record?
Clausier Amandou.
And where are you from?
Vredefort, Republic of Oranje.
What is Oranje?
A bad memory, officer.
Understood.
It's the past.
She
People
takes a sip of her
can't go
coffee.
back to the past.
One man did, Marty McFly. It didn't go super well. I wouldn't recommend it.
Thankfully, it's implied.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
She takes a drag. Now, how old are you really? And how long have you been 28? What do you do, miss? What is your specialization?
Something stupid.
Wanna hear what's stupid? Somewhere in a one-room apartment on Boogie Street, a young man shows Patrol Officer Tilbrook his genital warts, asking if they're cancer. His partner, Emil Mullins, can't be there. He's in another apartment with another man who's showing him a dead dog under the radiator. It's dead, Mullins says. No, the man replies. I touched him. He's warm. He's warm, Mullins replies, because he's under the radiator.
You're a cop?
No, no. More stupid. Oranese lit.
Oranese lit?
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
Oranese lit? More like, wait for it, Oranese nuts? Jesus. What is Oranese literature about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are. Only the name of the nation changes.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
Revacholian lit? Oranese lit. What do you do with it?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
How do you make money then? Money is pretty important. And then I'll show you money.
Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Oranese lit.
Being what?
Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss Oranje 37.
She smiles.
It's the world's most tired smile. Of course she won a beauty pageant. She's very symmetrical.
She's very symmetrical. Thank you. That's it for the record.
The record. So official.
Let's see. Personal questions might be weird. They tell us you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult?
She raises her eyebrows.
I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
Were you sexually assaulted, miss?
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
She takes a quick drag, unperturbed.
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
It is literally 20 o'clock. Does anybody know, what is that, military time? 20 o'clock.
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Actually, it's evening, miss.
Is it?
Squinting, she takes a look around. The sun sets in the sea, long shadows pass over the plaza below. 8 o'clock in the p.m.
It is evening. Time flies.
Oh,
man.
we're late for our meeting. It's 2100. So, were you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
Oh.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
Ugh.
By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
What did happen between you and
We
the victim?
partied.
Wait, partied? Where have I heard that before?
A lot of partying going on.
You mean like a birthday party? What kind of partying? Point to your bloated face. The kind I do?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Harder than this? I didn't know it was physically possible.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
Well, damn.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
Oh, they were in a relationship.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Were feelings involved?
A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
How did you two meet?
The lieutenant's voice is quiet, calm.
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about?
Yeah.
Apprehension with longing.
Oh.
She misses him.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
Okay, let me see if that added anything. It must have been hard for you seeing him there. Yeah, let's go for it.
Oh, yes.
She says
had a
bitterly.
great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Oh, she was the one that called us.
Jackpot.
The call reporting the hanging. That was you.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss.
The caller's voice was disguised.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it how?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
Okay, that's impressive.
So that's why the phone is out of order. She tampered with the whirling landline.
And in the process, you broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Jigsaw falling into place.
Nice.
This is satisfying. Good catch. I appreciate the symmetry.
Thanks, Logic. You got my back, bro. I love that all of our stats are different characters who literally speak to us. This is wild. Why go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
Okay, I really don't want to conclude this because I'm worried we can't come back later, but it is 21:13. We're late for our meeting with that dude. At 2100 we were supposed to meet him. Let's see. Why was there a bullet in his head? Is a good question. Let's ask it.
Bullet?
There's a
They
silence.
shot him too?
I'm not picking up on any theatercraft here, sir. The pause is sincere.
They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused. Sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
This is beginning to get confusing for you too, and we don't like that. Where was she last Sunday night?
Where were you when this happened?
Cowering. I was cowering downstairs with Sylvie.
Cowering? Titus asks you to spice things up for us.
Pretty much.
She cradles her coffee cup in both hands.
Warming them.
What did they hang him for if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing.
She thinks.
But you probably know all about it.
We do.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was
So this is all stuff we
ex-military,
already know.
Worked for Wild Pines and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, Dan Slacker
But
says
I
sounds like
understood
she
it
knew
was
what she was doing. Right? Which is why I'm confused. But so it sounds like she doesn't know they shot him. So I don't think she's involved. I don't think she's the lady drug dealer. I honestly think that she's a pawn in all this. I think that she's a misdirect that the Hardy Boys planted for us.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know. Hair.
Another puff. More nervous.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
Normally, I would ignore Inland Empire. Normally, I wouldn't say whatever weird thing Inland Empire wants us to say, but I get the feeling that she's a little unhinged too. Oh, no, yeah, no, she knew exactly what she was doing with that phone call, Dan. And she's not from around Martinez. It's none of her business. She doesn't care if she's snitching or whatever. Also, hello, Dan Slacker, welcome. Hi, Danger Streams, nice to meet you. Hope you're having a good Wednesday night. I'm gonna go for it. Let's try something weird.
Yeah? Not like I do, I imagine.
She's run out of cigarette. Time to light a new one. How do you see him?
You don't want to know.
She looks into the pack. It's light green, then pulls out a ciggy. I see him as me.
She dips the cigarette in the lighter's flame and inhales, then looks at you with her lungs full of smoke.
I can see the similarity, yes.
She breathes out. Through her nostrils, the air smells of menthol.
Funny.
The lieutenant says softly.
Funny how?
Nothing. I also saw him. We had a long inspection and that sort of thing sticks with you. Let's move on.
He dreamt of her. Okay, and then we can ask, how do the Hardy Boys know you? Oof. Yeah, I think we've got time for one more question. And I'm not going to ask, are you sure you weren't raped? That's a stupid question. What a dumb thing to say.
They're frequent guests downstairs.
She looks at the
They
floor.
have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
Could that be why they lynched him? Jealousy?
I hope not.
A pause.
Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea.
What do you mean?
Men like that? I don't know.
Gross.
It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
Yuck. Well, thank you for telling us all this, miss. I have a meeting to get
She
to.
breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
I had something else. Before we go, a little thing.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Ooh. It's a legendary volition with a 42% chance. Let's give it a shot.
Soft,
Whoa!
light brown eyes look back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets.
What?
You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips. She's beautiful. I have bad news for you.
Whoa.
You know these guys?
Yeah?
Who? Me? Yes, you. He's talking about you, you boring stiff.
They're talking amongst themselves.
You too. Me? What did I do? These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info, you can't trust them anymore.
Oh my god.
Believe it.
Which ones exactly are affected?
There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume all of them.
How did this happen?
How it always does. through subtlety.
What can I do?
There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do.
But can't you turn them normal again?
No.
What use is this then?
It's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it.
Does this mean she's been lying to me?
Yes. Mr. Thespian here has been singing paeans to how truthful she is. She is a lady, most fair and just.
God damn it, drama.
In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies. That is correct. And omissions too.
Can I trust that guy?
A little. They're all still of limited use, interpreting things to the best of their ability. Maybe they add flair or something. I wouldn't know. I don't add flair.
Spoken like somebody who adds flair.
But when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted. Not with her.
Can I trust any of them ever again?
Don't be melodramatic. You can trust them. Just not with Miss Orange Disco Dancer here.
What's her plan?
You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one who usually does says, she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious. See? It's oddly moderate, probably compromised.
Oh, logic got compromised. I've been talking to myself long enough. Let's get back to it.
Don't worry. It's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this.
I mean, obviously saying this out loud would be... I don't know. That might be kind of interesting. It was 9 minutes. Jesus. I kind of want to just say, Miss, are you manipulating me? Union! Oh, this game is perfect for the Union emote, Olivia. God. Do we say it out loud? Because that might throw her off her game, you know? Like, although that also gives her more information. It means that I know that she's onto something, but... what do I do? Guys, help. There are 21 of you currently watching with me. I say let it pass because I don't want to clue her in. That's what I'm thinking, Connor. That's what I'm thinking. The only advantages to saying it out loud are throwing her off of her game somehow, trying to get her to mess up. But I feel like she's too good at this. She's not going to change her tune. If anything, this gives her more power, knowing she can change her strategy, knowing that I know. Yeah. I think you're right, Connor. We gotta be silent.
For a second, her face disappears from your cornea. Only a silvery negative remains. Still smiling, a tired smile.
All right, let's go.
Why not? I'll be here until 11 p.m. drinking coffee, most likely.
She did not say 11 p.m. She said 23.00. All right. We got to go. We gotta move. Kim wants to talk, but I don't have time for his nonsense right now. I don't have time for your nonsense, Kim.
Looks like we have more to discuss.
Damn you.
Those so-called Hardy boys.
His voice is lowered.
Half their reasoning just went out the window.
You think this will make him cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
And in a hushed voice, we can say, why did she tell us all
What
that?
else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I have no reason to doubt my ability to see through her lies. I'm not sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
I know she's manipulative.
What do you mean by that?
She has half my skill set compromised, singing her tune. My assessments of her are untrustworthy.
She seems forthcoming to me. Unusually so. Being forthcoming with some things is a good way to obscure other things. But I wouldn't call myself compromised.
Perhaps that's because you are.
I am not easily swayed by young women. But on the other hand, the best liars are candid. And she was candid.
Best friend Kim Kitsuragi. I love how he rolls with my bullshit. I literally just said, my game statistics are compromised. And he's like, I'm going to ignore, I'd say 30% of that and focus on the 70% that makes sense.
The lieutenant seems oddly sure he is not compromised. Not psychologically, at least. Is it hubris?
Hubris.
Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back soon enough.
Hubris? Or is he just Ace? We may never know. Alright, Kim, we gotta get moving. We have wasted enough time. Pardon me, gentlemen. Gentlemen. And now we gotta scoot our boots down to Mephisto's Cafe. No, to the apartment complex. You guys know the one. You guys know the apartment complex. Or rather, most of you don't. So, we're heading to an apartment complex to meet a shady guy we saw smoking on a balcony earlier. And if that doesn't make sense, it hopefully will in a second. I just realized we didn't have to go this way because we unlocked a door earlier, but that is neither here nor there. Hi, sweepy lady. Balcony. Oh, this is wrong. Okay, so we went the wrong way. It happens. Sometimes you go the wrong way, and that's fine. Maybe this was the exit? No, that wasn't it. This was the other way I was talking about that we could have gone to that I think would have been a little faster. So I'm going to be frank, I don't remember how to actually get up to his room. Oh, here we go. It's this side balcony. A maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. You hear distant traffic. Night is falling on the city.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. No one answers.
We should return tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 p.m.
The lieutenant reminds you. Ah, damn it. I think we missed it. All right. So tomorrow, water... Wait. No. What's that? The curtain shifts just a little. Someone is watching from within. Somebody with a view who could spy on us. All right, okay, so we missed out on that opportunity. So let's go back to our room. We already paid for the night. We'll talk to Kim, because I think he wants to debrief. Then after that, instead of going to sleep, we are going to steal the boots off of the corpse, which we shoved in a fridge in a basement. And again, if this is starting to sound crazy, it's because this game is bonkers. Okay, so he wants us to talk with the Hardy Boys. I don't know how much time we have before it, like, forces us to go to sleep. Does Kim still want to talk? Nah, nothing. Okay, so I'm gonna go back up this... Maybe he does want to talk to the Hardy Boys. Oh, he says, see you in the morning. Bye. Yeah, Kim's going to bed. Swag. All right. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet.
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than you are right now. Ah, that soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you.
I want to live forever with the corpse smell. Memento mori and stuff. Now, let's run yourself a bath.
Slowly fills with water. the water beckons.
Undress, close your eyes, and submerge.
The water is only lukewarm, but still comforting, like amniotic fluid.
Gross.
A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks, like sad duckies. You feel nice and lonely, and so tired.
Leave the beer cans in.
The cans continue to bob, as do your thoughts, aimlessly splashing up against the sides of the tub.
Let us imagine something.
You see the corpse.
Oh.
You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one bath to get rid of that stench. Then, houses along a narrow street, a video rental, darkness on the planet's curvature.
Linger in the tub.
Fingers grow pale
and
are covered with tiny
Health
as the water cools. What are you doing? You're not some fat fish in a fucking aquarium. Time to get moving.
Unbelievably rude. Hey now, physical instrument. I'll have you know I'm the fattest fish in the aquarium, and that's the way I like it.
The waterline recedes as you stand.
We got
You are
30
cold
experience for taking
Your
that bath.
clothes stick to your still moist skin.
Moist. We've been moistified. All right. Now that loser Kim's gone, it's time to get to work. Where's Kuno? Is he still awake? Boy, Kuno. Well, actually, before we go to Kuno, first things first, we got to take care of business. We got to take care of business down here. There he is.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside its belly.
It's time to remove the dead man's boots.
The body is reluctant to let go of the boots, as though it were its last bit of dignity.
Oh, hell no.
You're going to need to summon all your strength for this undertaking. Whatever you're planning to do, you need to do it before you catch pneumonia in the cold draft coming from deep inside the fridge.
Oh, was there an update that bugged the bath? The old bug bath. We can give Kuno the drugs.
It's not completely useless. You're able to reveal a little more of the putrid polymer sock beneath the boot.
Pull on the left boot.
It feels like the leg is going to come off along with the boot, but you're able to get the boot to move a centimeter or two. See? The corpse doesn't care if you try to take his boots. He doesn't need them. He's probably glad to get rid of them.
Let's adjust his seating
He's
position.
too heavy to move by yourself. A great mass of dead muscles, with hoarfrost covering his milky eyes.
Let's try to twist the boots off one by one.
This is the right method. It takes some time, but eventually the boots come off, with nasty slices of polymer sock stuck to even bigger pieces of skin and rotting flesh.
Let's take stock of the damage.
Not good. Let's pin this on the bear. The ice bear tore up his legs with its claws. As for the boots, you can't possibly do anything with them until you've cleaned and disinfected them thoroughly. Yes, these absolutely need to be washed before. The stink is incredible.
All right, we've got the boots, and we've got to try and wash and disinfect them somehow. And also, try not to have Kim get mad at us. We'll say that some youths stole the boots, maybe. We'll pin it on the youths. Kuno! Where are ya, Kuno? There he is. Hi, Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Oh, Kuno. Kuno. I took care of the drug situation.
So you got Kuno's kilo. Here is
Kuno's
how we do
kilo.
it. First, you give Kuno Kuno's kilo. Then Kuno gives you half back.
Oh, wait, so Dan, when they first rolled this game out, it wasn't fully voiced? So they were voicing kind of piece by piece.
That's how we split it. It's the best way. Street way.
All right, fair's fair.
Wow, that's heavy.
He waves the minuscule bottle around, then slips it into his coat pocket.
There you go. More than half in there. Kuno's fucking honorable like that. Now tell me, how the fuck are you still alive, pig?
I looked around in there. It's not the easy life you've got going on in that apartment.
The fuck do you know about Kuno's life? Kuno's got plans. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we got plans.
Kuno, I met your dad.
You do some Sambo shit, sneak in. Was the Beano-clad hooker thing real?
Sambo is an acronym for Samaran boxing. Graceful martial arts stuff. Sambo style implies stealth, cleverness, and cool. Just letting you know.
It was what you said. Kim dressed up as a hooker, full drag, distracted him. Kuno, your dad is a half-dead alcoholic. He was sleeping under some clothes. I killed your dad, Kuno. Oh, what a great option. Kuno, I killed your dad. Kuno, he's dead because of me. Right? Oh, man, we can't. I kind of want to say 2 just to, like, entertain him. Let's do it.
Fuck out of here. Kuno made that shit up to demean you pigs. But is that why your hooker friend isn't here? Too ashamed to face the cunt? Look, Kuno's not judging. Kuno gets it. Tactical approach and shit. Hooker style. Covert ops. Combat trauma shit. Whatever it takes, right?
It was dark in there. We sneaked in and got out.
You got lucky. Kuno's dad was out getting more drink. Kuno knew that. That's why he sent you. Kuno cares about his pig. Doesn't want his pig to get hurt.
He nods empathetically. There were tons of unpaid utility bills there.
Fuck right there were. Fucking 3 years or some shit.
Let me guess. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about him.
Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound on people and drink.
Find a job, pay him yourself. Your dad can't handle things anymore. That's no place to live in. You have to find somewhere else. Or change the topic then. Oh man. Ooh, okay, this is a tough one, guys. The most violent man in Revachol, ain't that right? Would Kuno give a F? No, not at all. I kind of want to say 1, but I think he would feel like we're condescending to him, you know? And Kuno's not going to find a job. Come on now. King Kuno runs these streets. He don't need no job. Kuno knows what's up. He's got a plan, master plan. King Kuno. I swear fealty. I bend the knee. King Kuno. I'd vote for him. So neither of these are great, or we could just say change the topic. Ooh, we could give him a job. Find a job, pay him yourself. Your dad can't handle things anymore. Con crew, help me out. Connor, Connie, what should we say? Should we give him advice? Should we tell him find somewhere else? Should we tell him find a job? Yeah, Connor says 2. Let's do it.
Fuck that shit.
Told ya.
Kuno's gonna move underground. Let I am shit. Ancient shit. Kuno's gonna live in a fucking catacomb.
Damn! Hell yeah, King Kuno.
Yeah, in a tomb, Kuno.
The little one seems overjoyed at the prospect. Okay, let's conclude this business.
Yeah, pig. This shit is done. Now get the fuck out of Kuno's face. Kuno needs to drop the bomb.
Drop the bomb? Let's talk about your shack
What
again.
do you want with it?
Nah.
Call Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
Fair. Okay.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Kuno, you're a treat. You're an absolute treat. And I'm glad that Kim didn't see me give you drugs. All right. Look at that. Full health. 7 morale. At the end of the day. Was there anything else we were going to do? Classier told you she can't talk to him now, but she can maybe talk later. We can confront the Hardy Boys, but I'd rather do that with Kim at my side. The signatures we can't do yet. Wash the boots in a kitchen. Oh, we know where there's a kitchen. There's a lot of people around. Wait, what's that?
This industrial gas-powered stove has been used to prepare food for many hungry hostel guests. There are several pots and pans on hand.
I would like to check out the cleaning supplies.
There is a variety of soaps and bleaches in the cabinet to the left of the stove. There is also a bottle of
We will
white
need
vinegar
all of
in
these.
the cabinet next to the fridge. It's bad with those boots. Don't be stingy now.
Yeah, the boots are really disgusting. Pour some dish soap and the bottle of white vinegar.
The delicious smells of cheap soap and vinegar waft up from the pot.
Add water and the boots to the pot. Bring it all to a nice boil. We'll check out the
commercial
cookware.
pot draws your attention. It's very large, gigantic even. It could be used to make enough stew to feed an entire city, and also to boil a putrid pair of death boots. Far away, in the darkness of a makeshift morgue, behind Station 41's Lazarus, Dr. Nix Gottlieb cuts into the cold, dead feet of a murder victim. The veins are oddly black. He suspects a neurotoxin.
Master Chef out. Add water and the boots to the pot. Bring it all to a nice boil.
The smell of vinegar forces you to step away from the pot. The water slowly comes to a boil.
Wait.
Strips of polymer fabric and human tissue separate from
Ew.
the lining of the boots. They float to the bubbling surface.
Let's wait a little more.
The boots look cleaner and cleaner. Those bits of human flesh are beginning to look cooked. You can smell it too.
No.
Just like beef stew.
No.
That's it, Chef. The boots are as clean as they're going to get. Steam, dense with the smell of strange meat, disappears into the vent above the stove.
I thought that it was going to give us a horrible, horrible option here. Don't get dinner here after this. Yeah, use those skill points. True, we got like 1 million of them burning a hole in our pocket. So the reason I haven't been touching the skill points is because with all of these white checks, I'd like to try the check once. If it fails, pump a skill point, try it again. It's the red checks that might fuck us up.
A pair of real beauties.
Beautiful.
The boots are shiny, hot, and reek of vinegar. Just perfect.
Vinegar boots, Master Chef out. Hells yeah. Can we wear them now? We can. +2 authority, -1 composure. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, we're going to have to save these for a special occasion. We're putting the green snake skins back on for now, but, woo! Good to have them. What's up with this?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
I'll touch it.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. It leads to a side building, adjacent to this one. The old building next to this, half ruined. Whatever is behind it must be older.
Well, at least we learned a little bit more about it. All right, we boiled the boots. We'll talk to the Hardy Boys in the morning. I think we could try talking to Classio one more time. I don't know if it's been too long or not long enough. I forgot you can't just walk up these stairs, that you've got to actually click on them. And maybe we could just take those drugs from her room, right? I mean, Kim's not here.
This medicine cabinet is stocked with drugs, plus an old toothbrush. And
search for the peptide
there it
again.
is, the orange sun wearing blister pack. You feel almost nostalgic for it.
Should we take it? Should we take it? Ooh. Chad, I don't know. We could just take it. I do want to inspect the toothbrush.
It's been used quite a lot. This toothbrush belongs to someone who doesn't give a damn about her teeth. There it is. The orange sun.
Hello! Heretic 1999, welcome. Are pancakes considered cakes? Yes. Next question. I like this. We doing rapid fires? Welcome to the stream, Heretic 1999. I'm gonna take it.
Feels like gold in your hands, light and precious.
We stole. We stole. Also, didn't we get a new thought thingy? No, I thought I saw one light up a little while ago. I guess not. Let's go back upstairs. I want to talk to Katya one more time. I don't think I'm pronouncing her name right. And there's another secret door here. Secret tunnel.
I was just thinking, what a nice evening it is for taking part in a murder investigation.
I noticed your room is close to mine. I have a personal question.
Yes, you're just one room away. Very personal.
Good. Yes. This means she could have heard something. Like what you were doing before you blacked out.
Were you in Sunday night? I need to know what I did before I lost my memory.
I was. It was the night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you you're a police officer.
It's one of the first things I remember doing in Elysium. Before you was only the room, the sound of the motor vehicle, steam in the bathroom, and darkness. Did you hear something Sunday night? Nah.
Wow. Elysium. You don't hear that term often.
She's a glib girl, but she liked the wording.
Did you hear something Sunday night from my room?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I can't say. Probably not. Sounded like you were flying solo.
You mentioned loud disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them.
She arches her eyebrow, waiting for it to connect with you.
Oh, that? Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
OO were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but
She
we
says,
go on.
half singing. Mostly just gets hard, doesn't it?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing. Like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of that time you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this? Show her the empty case of the smallest church in Sansan.
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also...
What else?
That it doesn't matter anymore, and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Now, when you say wounded, do you mean that in a cool way, like a wild beast? Nah, how about then what happened?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room.
She takes a sip of her coffee and smiles.
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
It prides me to hear this. Tell me there was more. Please tell me there wasn't anything else.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore.
This is so sad.
I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Thank you.
No problem, sir.
She feeds herself another cigarette. God, do we have any other questions for her? So let's talk more about this so-called
Not my
assault.
favorite topic, but okay.
Man, it's a mega dumb question, but like, she's manipulated us so much. I'm gonna ask it. Are you sure you weren't raped?
I'm 89% sure.
Got it. 89% is good enough. Moving on. Does that mean you're 11% not sure?
You know how it is.
Do you?
How is it then? Do I?
Maybe you don't.
Diash lands on her jumpsuit. She brushes it
There
off.
are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales. Easy to see now that you're closer.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here.
It sounds like something happened and you don't want to acknowledge it.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be as flippant if I had been?
I feel like there should have been a check there. I don't trust her anymore after what Volition told us. Heading to bed. Have a good night, Connor. Thanks for joining. It's 12 o'clock. We missed Water Wednesday.
How about we, change the subject to something more lighthearted now?
That's fair. Bye. I need to find out where this door goes.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Push.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets. Sounds like it's heavy, too. Very sturdy.
Ooh. Physical instrument. What can we do to get us more physical instrument? Not much. Kind of screwed. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think we've done everything we're going to do tonight. I am going to go to bed. Not in real life. I'm going to go to bed in the game. And then after that, we'll do the water in honor of Water Wednesday. There it is.
The bed is still cold from the broken window and not too inviting, but it's yours. You've earned.
Oh, I cut off the narrator.
The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Here we are again, my broken bud.
Oh.
The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself.
Damn it, limbic system.
You're not cooperating, brother man.
Brother man? Why?
It's your disgusting body.
Yeah.
Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
Damn.
That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately. Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
I'm sorry, cells. It's all me. It's my fault. It's all the system's fault. The system failed me. This body's worthless anyway. No one does anything nice to it. I mean, these are all quite terrible. I feel like I'm sorry, cells. It's all me. It's my fault would be sorry cop answer. I don't think the system failed you, bro.
Now, you're finally thinking about something other than yourself. Let's see how far that'll get you.
These are my just desserts. I will endure this pain with dignity. Wait, wasn't this the express to fuck all, bro? I'm an artist and liver damages my art. I think I need medical attention.
Oh yes, that'll check you out. Give you some pills. Make it all okay. The Wonder Makers.
Damn, I love Reptilian Brain. I could listen to him all day.
Don't be stupid, Harry. It's not happening. They don't make new kidneys and livers in hospital. All you've got to do is pray to God it passes and stare at the flickering darkness.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
So we've got options. I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them. Human beings will always betray you. Or just get me out of here then. Back to the other place. Yeah, just get me out of here then.
Oh, baby boy. You're already in the other place. There's no nourishment for you tonight. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe if you cracked the damn thing, then you'd feel satisfied and tired.
Oh, jeez! Another raid! Hello! Some gals, Becca, hello, everyone! Maraca! Oh my gosh, and Ren! Hello! Thank you for the raid! How you guys doing? Were you playing, what game was tonight? It wasn't more Majora's Mask, was it? You've come at a strange time, by the way. We're in the middle of a dream sequence.
Maybe if you weren't so hard on yourself.
Oh, thanks, empathy.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater
Dirt Spoochie.
awareness?
Playing
Look
that
at all
Dirt
these
Spoochie.
lights blinking in and out of existence.
Ooh, oh, it's the
Thoughts?
remake.
You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Damn, Limbic System goes hard. Limbic System have hands. Jeebus. So how is the Dead Space remake? I feel like you guys are uniquely suited to streaming Dead Space. Also, hold on. I don't know, Becca and some gals chat. I don't know if you've guys seen. Look what I have. Stream orb. It's a little streamy orb. Orb. Look at this. Stream orb's with us. And, oh shit, I didn't tell anybody. Well, I mean, I didn't tell Connor while he was here. There's a stream orb emote now. Look at that. Little strawrb emote. I've heard wonderful things about both games. I just can't handle them. Oh, they are too spunky. They're very, very scary.
Let it.
Oh, a reptilian
But it
brain.
never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Open your eyes. Yeah, we gotta do something about this bedroom. I don't know what, but... Oof. Yeah, that was a rough night. He does not want to get up. Hey, yo, Kim, wake up. Wait, where's Kim? Where's my buddy, my partner? Is he downstairs? Has he been waiting for me? Kim, are those cops?
Yes?
Oh, nothing. Yeah, those look like cops.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
She has a horse face.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
A patrol officer is the lowest rank in the RCM, below lieutenant and sergeant.
I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Hold on, you're a patrol officer of the RCM?
Yes, I am.
Oh, glad you guys like the stream orb emotes. I'm a cop too.
Here's the real deal.
Says Kim.
It's hard to tell whether he's sarcastic or sincere.
Oh, Lebanese Rent Boy is now following. Thank you very much for the follow, Lebanese Rent Boy. Is everything all right? Why don't you want to talk to me?
I don't know.
She's still avoiding your gaze.
Why would I want to talk to you?
That's fair. It's cool to see another cop. I thought Kim and I were the only ones. Why? I bring word of the end to come. Have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people.
No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay.
She shakes her head and breathes out.
Something changes in her. It's pity. Pity comes over her.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
So what precinct are you from?
What precinct?
She just sighs.
Am I from? God, he doesn't know.
fucking deranged lunatic.
The sunglasses wearing man pushes through his teeth.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, I feel like you're the police, right? Cool, so am I is maybe not a good choice. Okay, goodbye. We'll have to come back and investigate them later because there's one thing I want to do. It is water when... Did it snow? Oh, it must have snowed. Things look different. It is Water Wednesday, and as such, it's time to bring on the water. Oh, at long last. The boys have come, and they fixed the gall darn water. What a beautiful moment this is about to be.
Control panel with loose wires
dangling
out from the hole where
Raiders,
the indicator light used
gals,
to be, and a mechanical lever sitting
Water
in the
Wednesday. My friend is absolutely in love with this game, and I wanted to see what it was like. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate the good vibes. And hey, stick around. I'm going to be playing through Disco Elysium. I usually play on either Tuesdays or Wednesdays, and then Friday. I'm probably playing more Disco Elysium on Friday, to be perfectly honest. Water Wednesday. Who's ready for it? Bam.
Grab the handle
Water
and pull the
fucking
lever up.
Wednesday.
As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk.
And then
the water lock
the hydration begins. Yes! Yes! Houston, we are go for hydration, over. Copy that.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please,
hydrate.
contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
Focus on one thing, achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the...
Oh, I skipped the voice. But yeah, no, we did it. We finally unlocked the next area, and Water Wednesday has been completed. We did it. We made it to Water Wednesday. And with that, I think that's where I'm going to call it for tonight. I'm going to save the game real quick. Make sure I don't forget to do that. Then we're going to go back over to Big Face mode while I look for somebody to pass the raid on to. We had the rare double raid tonight. So that was good. Lebanese Rent Boy, thank you so much for joining. You came in pretty close to the end of the stream. I'm a little out of focus right now. I don't know why I'm out of focus. Hold on. Yeah, whatevs. But hopefully you're around on Friday or later on next week. We're going to be playing some more Disco Elysium then too. And I know everybody's got a million Discords. We're all trying to join less, but if you want to hang out, we post a lot of memes in the Danger Streams Discord, and it's the best place to figure out when I'm going to go live next. Just saying. We've actually got quite a few options tonight. We've got CW Devarian playing The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. Onsta's playing Like a Dragon Ishin. Penny Dreadfool is playing The Sims 4. That's fun. Lyron's playing Darkest Dragon 2. Mr. John Paul is playing Apex Legends. And Mystery Science Theater 3000 is live right now. That's kind of fun. Do we want to do a dev stream? Well, let me pop in real quick. I'm going to pop into Penny Dreadful's stream for like a second. Just kind of see just what happens when a killer has an infant. Ooh, Black Widow episode 6. When did I learn about Penny Dreadful? Ooh, oh, Connie, look at that. Dan Raid with the stream orbs. You know what? Let's go for it. Are you guys up for some Sims 4 tonight? Let's go a little wild. Let's go a little wacky. I bet Becca's down for some Sims 4. Let's raid Penny Dreadful. I think that'll be fun. And I think she's trying to kill Death. It's getting spicy. Let's do it. So, y'all know the drill. Oh, shoot. My chat just closed. Let me see. If I refresh it, do I still get the raid back? Oh, did the raid activate? Oh, there we go. Okay, 9 seconds left. Okay, I'll catch you guys on Friday. Have a good rest of your night. And goodbye.